time. Joining me, of course, is Maui once again for this final map in this best of 3 between Endpoint and Illuminar. And all things considered, it's been a pretty good BO3.
Yeah, it's been I would say Nuke maybe left a little bit to be desired, but Vertigo was everything you could have wanted. OT, hero plays, some interesting clutches as well. Good adjustments and actually pretty good Counter-Strike being played overall. I just hope that Dust2 brings the same. I would love to just see, Snacks pop off. I would love to see Crucial pop off. I want to get that Optimal rolling quickly here. I'm not sure if we'll get it, though. I don't know. Illuminar just give a lot of different looks to teams, it feels like. Endpoint have felt a little bit out of their comfort zone. They definitely did on Nuke. I hope that they have pulled it together, though, here enough that they can give us a good showing. They'll be coming out long early on, and they might show quite a bit of themselves to Innocent here. Bam's coming through car. Good nade as well. Innocent feels forced to peek out. He actually tags Surreal nicely, but he's taking so much damage through this glass right now. Somehow he's able to find a kill, and that is just absolutely insane. The support is there as well. Finally, he falls, but Reitz is here to help, and he picks up a couple of his own. In fact, even inflicts some more damage. It's just Mighty Max in a 1v4. He's able to take down Veggie, but that is absolutely crazy how long Innocent was able to stay alive.
I mean, that car is known for eating bullets, but I think at one point he was taking like 1 or 2 damage from the shots from Endpoint through the car. And Mighty Max at least gives himself a fighting chance here. I don't know if he'll be able to make it to the site safely, but it looks like Illuminar are actually full respecting him. Mighty Max knows he caught the rotator. Illuminar just doubled up towards Cat, so he is giving himself the most fair chance into this. Has to ace. We could have 3 USP aces in back-to-back days. Would be unreal. As Mighty Max is looking for it. 3 on the cards already. He's going to go for the 1v1. Peeks on out. Does get spotted. As he's going to fade back in towards default. He's looking for some sort of fair 1v1. It's given to him, and he just can't find the headshot. Snacks will rip away what would have been the 3rd USP ace, and we'll swiftly move into Illuminar, picking up the pistol. And yeah, that car was just hungry for bullets, non-stop.
Yeah, that's... Man, I fear just making a reference that wouldn't go over well. So yeah, it really did just eat up a lot of bullets there. Mighty Max, $4,000 though. Interestingly enough, does not buy an AK. He would rather have the utility along with his Galil. I respect it as an in-game leader, but I also have to question the fact that you could have an AK, a smoke, and a flash in this round. Surreal presses on forward, wishes he probably has an AK, but it will just be him slotting himself into pit with a MAC-10. That's a interesting little prospect that Endpoint have found. They will be switching out Surreal and Crucial's weapons so that he'll be able to play spot or in that spot with a scout. Now they probably wish it were Crucial in that position, given that he has low HP at this point. But Surreal will be able to pick up 1. That's a big frag for him. It thins the numbers on this A bomb site. And what was looking like potentially a reroute from Endpoint is now actually just going to be a centered approach at long A at this point. Reitz is still on the bomb site. Veggie has an A1S. He's looking in the smoke, trying to find something. He does spray one down. Reitz is still on the site, but he's only able to get a kill of his own. It's a 3-on-3 situation, and the bomb will be planted on this site.
Oh, they're going to go for the boost. Innocent's going to go up. Does he catch Mighty Max in towards Goose? He does. This A1S in Innocent's hands has been so deadly. He's able to find both site players. And Surreal with a scout, he's going to have to hit some nut shots. Veggie, sure, 1 and done. Innocent, I don't think that's going to be a 1-shot done with a scout. The bomb, I don't even think is fully planted for him. So, bit of an awkward situation. Surreal's not even going to bother spamming the box. Backs on up. Defuse will call him on in. I believe there's even a full 10-second defuse, so that's it. The story is short for Surreal into that round. Endpoint get halted, but a plant will allude to a very, very, very strong buy once they can go back for it.
Yeah, nice stuff from Innocent there, and he was getting a little bit scrappy, but Illuminar were able to calm the situation nicely, and Endpoint not taking any control early on in this round. As I say that, though, they are actually just sprinting up Catwalk. I thought they were going to stop, but Innocent, wow, through the smoke right there, is able to take down Robin. And Snacks, he wants to press on forward at Cat. That's a good nade. It does some nice damage as well to those players. Will make things a lot easier for him and Reitz, who will be defending this position. Run boost looks like it will be coming out here. Oh, it might just be Mighty Max trying to peek on over. Wow, he's able to get the kill on a Snack. That's a nice little cheeky boost, but an even better nade from Reitz. He's able to take down Mighty Max and Crucial. Just 2 players remain from Endpoint. The spam is there for Reitz, but he's not able to find another kill, but he's in such a good spot. This looks like it should be clean, but Surreal. Nice shot from him. Looking for more, but it will be Veggie to clean up. Man, these rounds, I mean... even though they've been a little bit dominant for Illuminar, just keeping 3 players alive in the last couple, it feels like Endpoint have these moments where they could easily just turn it on its head.
Yeah, you're getting like the Endpoint vibes of if they had rifles, right? The if kind of floats and stings a little bit. The ops out in Crucial, that's big. He's been really good on Vertigo. See if he can continue this here in Dust 2, which is a bit more of a Auber's Paradise. Better angles, longer views. Snacks perhaps feeling the same, although his op was feeling pretty good early on in Vertigo. Just didn't end well. Flashed off the angle. They're going to be chased, and oh, that's a missed shot that Snacks, I bet he wishes he could have back because he typically connects on those. A flash over to allow Mouse to fight, not blind to Surreal, and that leaves just one B player in Innocent. He's going to let Surreal drop out, not clearing back sight. They must suspect he's here. Maybe they thought he self-flashed.
Oh, wow. This has a lot of potential, but I think after this 1 kill, Innocent will just be traded. 1v3 situation. He actually weirdly has a chance now, actually. The nades, though, going to land at his feet. Good Molotov as well. That'll force him out. And, you know, I've seen crazier things happen at this B-bomb site before, where players just somehow slot themselves in and somehow magically pull off the clutch, but won't be the case there. And I'm sure you're right that Snacks wishes he had that shot again, because the money is not great for Illuminar. Despite the fact that they kept 3 players alive in the previous 2 rounds, they weren't able to build much of an economy off of that. It will be a Hero M4 for Innocent, and we'll see what he's able to do with it. Kind of a more mid-centric setup coming out of Illuminar. I actually like how this is actually shaping up. The player at doors and the 2 on cat. If they decide to fight off mid together, this could cause enough chaos for them to pick something up here, but it looks like Surreal and Mighty Max, and Crucial for that matter, are all on the case.
On the case and ready. As Crucial's just spamming through the door at the top. I think Snacks' time is sadly limited here. Only one of those bullets will connect, and here comes Snacks. He was hoping to catch someone reloading. Surreal had bullets remaining. And unless Innocent with this M4 can find some success, perhaps there's a chance, but it's very thin. And it seems like Endpoint have been playing Dust 2 thus far, even on rounds where they don't have a chance of winning. Not saying this is obviously not one of those, clearly not, but they've been playing pretty safe and good team-based Counter-Strike, grouping up, taking cat together. Good flashes. Reitz is so blind, so is Mighty Max. Innocent's here at the M4, Crucial posts, and Endpoint only losing 1. Pretty decent.
Yeah, not too bad for them. Good take towards cat. I thought that Deagle somehow, some way was going to find a little bit more, but completely blind, you know, that's not very likely. And at this point, it's going to be 5 pistols for Illuminar. Nice tag there from Crucial. Gets Mouse on the cross. And looks like Endpoint will just play slow and steady once again. A nice little B tunnel default. Just playing together, playing off of each other. Robin, the lone player towards A. It'd be nice if Illuminar are able to sniff this out, take him down, get that AK into the upcoming round, but doesn't seem very likely. Crucial pressing on forward with the op through double doors. This is always a scary sight on an anti-eco, but doesn't look like it'll really matter given that no one from Illuminar is there to contest. And nades are coming out from Endpoint's side. This will pull a rotation in Innocent. And Robin actually pushing on forward, will get dinked, but is still able to find the kill. Now Crucial peeking out towards mid will nicely take out Innocent. and it looks like this should be pretty clean. Just Thomas actually fell. I think that was towards B. And Snacks recovers that AK. I thought it might have been Robin's AK to fall, but in fact, it's on the other side of the map.
Snacks through the CT smoke with the picked up AK. Doesn't have armor, that's veggie. And Endpointer's gonna plant the bomb. Play for catwalk control, just smoke them off. I think Snacks is happy to save that AK. Always a welcome weapon on the CT side of the Dust 2. Not as much as one of the old SGs, but hey, an AK is still better than an M4 in most situations, Maui. So they will carry that over. Snacks will get his op out come next rifle round. And I'm curious to see where he'll go. We've seen him kind of teetering towards mid. Illuminar did a last rifle round a 2-1-2 setup. And I wonder if Endpoint are going to keep doing this defaulty play, which will allow Illuminar to do that. Or maybe we'll see some quick play towards long. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm interested in the approach that Endpoint have here. They've kind of favored these tunnel defaults. And a 2-1-2 is usually actually pretty good at handling that. It's just that Snacks missed that shot through the double doors when Surreal just pushed on out last time. We'll see if he gets that second opportunity. I would be expecting Endpoint to probably try to take cat control in a little bit more standard of a way. Crucial would be going for a fast pick towards long, though. Not able to find it, though. Oh, wow. He actually is given a little bit of a second opportunity there, but doesn't quite hit the quick scope. And now Endpoint making quick work of tunnels here. Mighty Max just pressing on forward so rapidly. And Snacks will be holding the corner angle with the op. Endpoint have taken so much ground so quickly, though, that they have a lot of options at this point in the round.
Snacks. Once he gets flashed off, should get one. Great flash, counter flash position from Reeds. Only able to get the one. Here comes the player chasing, and Snacks is just not feeling it. This is the Snacks we saw last time they played Dust 2, whereas Op was just off the mark. And it's in certain situations where if he is feeling it, if Snacks hits those shots, the rounds may just play out differently, Maui. And I wonder if Illuminar are heavily considering a save here.
Yeah, I think they have to. A couple of these rounds at this point, really, like you said, have just been kind of, does Snacks hit the shot or not? The first gun round is when he contested Surreal at middle. This time, Thomas running through a Molotov, catching Snacks off guard. And that's kind of uncharacteristic of Snacks. Usually he's ready for everything, it feels like. It feels like he has a sixth sense for when people are making those kinds of plays against him, and usually he's the one that comes out on top. But today, it's just not the case, it seems like. And he will be punished because of that just lack of readiness, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe he's just over communicating, trying to call for rotations, something of that sort. But it's whatever it is, it's not working out for him, and he needs to focus up quickly if he wants to give his team a chance. Because Endpoint, they're building a lot of momentum here, and this is the scariest thing if you're the CTs on Dust 2. The scariest thing is when rifles feel this powerful, when the AKs on the T side just feel like they can run anywhere they feel like at any given time. And I feel like Surreal has that kind of feeling right now. He's pushing out forward towards middle early on, taking so much space away from these CTs. And Innocent, the flashes are so good to help out the T's, and Innocent just gets taken out, eliminated. Mouse, though, with great timing, is able to find two. That might be what Illuminar need in order to keep themselves alive in this round.
What a play from him. He will finally go down, but he's, as you said, might be the play they need. A 3v2 retake on B. They have the smoke for tunnels. Smoke for the bomb if required. A molly on Crucial. It should get tossed in a second. There it goes towards window. They're just going to wait out this molly and then go. Crucial. Looking towards doors. We'll find Veggie. Can't quite land the shot. And Snacks is posted, trades out, and Reets is going to find them both. Illuminar just burst in together, trade onto each other, and that is just how you do it. 4-4, big play for Mouse. I think without that, that round definitely plays out differently.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just it kind of piqued my interest how much utility Illuminar were able to find before they actually began that play. They had no utility to speak of as they were rotating on over, and I think they found two smokes and a Molotov, and that gave them just so much more confidence to actually progress with that retake. It allowed them to smoke tunnels. It just isolated the angle so much better than they would have otherwise. Surreal, though, has still this confidence running up cat so quickly. And man, Endpoint, they are just taking so much space away from Illuminar, and they aren't even having to expend any utility. They have still, I think they just had all of their smokes. Thomas will throw the first one there, the one way on Catwalk at this point, but man, it is crazy how much space they're taking away. They still have 3 smokes to work with. Likely to see a full cat exec coming out. It'll really be up to Snacks to try to lock this down.
Can he do it? Snacks has been hit or miss. This is the time. His chance to step up for Illuminar. Can they make a push for the grand finals? Doesn't ride on this round, but anything you'd find is great. Attack through the smoke. Hey, he'll take that all day. But the B players are falling. Snacks will do the same. Is Innocent on 19 HP, has to push into B. Mighty Max is just locking it down towards CT. 3 kills. From rifle to op to rifle. Finally getting last to the op. And Innocent has to save. Bomb gets planted towards B. Illuminar halted at 4. And if Innocent saves, they still can't squeak out a buy. Endpoint. Just a change in the pace.
Yeah, that was a heroic performance towards CT Spawn from Mighty Max right there. It felt like most of the round had already been kind of taken care of, but the fact that he is able to eliminate those final 2 players towards A as they're trying to rotate on over just really seals the deal, and it's a big one for him. I've noticed when I've watched Endpoint before that oftentimes it does feel like Mighty Max can weirdly be another X factor for the team. It's rare that he really pops off on the scoreboard, but right now his team is up a single round and he is top fragging with 10 kills. That is so nice from him, and that could have been a very potential retake from Illuminar if Mighty Max just maybe gets 1 and dies. 3v3 situation. They had a player towards tunnels, but because he's able to lock it down, that's it. That's the round right there.
Well, just the 1 AK on Innocent, of course, carries it over. Can he find success? They're pushing top mid. Surreal's in what I would consider a very cheeky off angle. Typically, the car is what you'd hold this for, but there's no way anyone coming around this corner is going to be expecting Surreal's position. Now, the AK does get picked up and kind of sneaks its way in towards mid. He's hoping to flank. All the while, Snacks is here with a Zeus, and I'm all for it. Full send it.
Oh, it's close. Doesn't go for it though. Oh, okay. All right. Well, he's able to pick up 1. Oh, wow. If Thomas jumped down in his face, that could have gotten a little bit hairy, but Thomas, knowing that he should just play the range game in that case, even if he was ignorant to the fact that there was a Zeus on Snacks, that's probably just the better peak regardless. So Illuminar, they're able to recover a single AK here, but that's a pretty clean round from Endpoint, and man, the money has really swelled for them at this point. A Robin will be very close to 16k, and Illuminar, on the other hand, pretty much just fighting to find any kind of consistency in these rounds. They really need to try to win 2, or maybe a few, to build some economy there. That is an unfortunate death for Mouse. He actually had a kit, so because of that death, he is not able to afford a couple of flashbangs now. He re-equips that defuse kit, and we'll see if those flashes would have come into play.
Quick down middle is Surreal. Right into the M4. Why didn't he take a fight with Innocent right away? Mouse. Smoke on that Molly. Not the same as smoke on the water, but Endpoint are going to hold just the same. Surreal is pondering mid-doors. They'll be greeted with a smoke. Back-to-back times they want to aggress somewhere. There's a smoke to meet them. Surreal is playing on the edge of the smoke. Does Reach spot this first? No, what an angle for Surreal. And they just immediately back up. They have so much time here, Maui. They don't have to force it.
Yeah, I love the tempo that Endpoint is playing with right now. They are taking away so much space, making Illuminar so uncomfortable. It feels like this is kind of what Illuminar did to them on Nuke. Now, Thomas holding towards tunnels should be good for 2 right there. Crucial actually picked up one of those, but that is going to be another round victory for Endpoint right there. Veggie and Snacks all the way at long A at this point. Robin already kind of on the lurk right now, trying to find them. And these would be some big kills for him, as you would love to just take away that op from Snacks. Don't give him any chance to pull off some heroics into the upcoming round. I feel like Endpoint should be hunting vigorously right now. They really should just try to take these guns away. Good shot from Veggie. He's able to take down Robin, but that is going to alert Endpoint to the positions of the remaining Illuminar players. Snacks is in pit. Oh, look at this run boost. Wow, this is actually going to make Snacks so uncomfortable. They're now pressing on forward. Good lurk smoke as well to isolate the angle, and Mighty Max is able to take down Veggie because of it. It's just Snacks that remains, and Mighty Max is able to pick down the final 2 players from Illuminar. That was such a cool little way to take the guns out of the hands of the CTs.
Wow. Endpoint are doing it all. They're showing us a ton of different approaches right now. Snacks gets tossed the op. Pistols will be brought up around it. The op gets dropped by Reeds, and Innocent's head is gone. Snacks at least punish Crucial. My speech aside, it's Endpoint attempting to get into the B site. Thomas has taken damage, and Reeds' Deagle will claim 2. The smoke was, well, landing at his feet while both players have perished. So Endpoint's utility and spacing not in their favor. Illuminar can just steal this round back. This is robbery, Maui.
Yeah, crazy hold from Reeds right there, and the bomb in the B bomb site. This is pretty much impossible. Reeds, the hero of it all. He's able to pick up the final 2 kills as well. There's no way that Illuminar should have been able to come out with the victory there, given their weaponry, the lack of utility, but Endpoint just send it towards B, and Reeds, he just connects with every shot, it feels like. Endpoint, they definitely wish they had that round back, but they're not hurting too much for cash. If they are able to mentally reset here, they should be in a good position to try to close out this half strong. But Illuminar, because they win off the back of a half buy right there, are able to have a lot of money moving forward. Early long control, though, taken. Endpoint, characteristic of them, are able to take some space away and make Illuminar uncomfortable very early in this round.
Crucial. Ooh, Snacks. That's what Illuminar need. Snack to find those kills, to punish Crucial, make him nervous, and double in as he catches Surreal trying to jump in the pit to grab the op. That's the Snacks they need on the CT side. Does he expect another player has jumped in the fray? Seemingly so, as Veggie's in the smoke. And you'll hear the scope of Thomas. He gets caught by Robin as his leg will show. What they say, the ankles show love. As Snacks is going to jump around the car. He'll take some damage, but he really wants a third. He's going to make him work for it.
Molly comes in. Snacks actually taken down as well. This should have been a pretty clean round from Illuminar, all things considered, but now it's a 2v2 situation. That re-aggression towards long, and maybe not the most necessary play from Illuminar. Mouse, though, is holding the cross, and there is no smoke between these Endpoint players, and Mouse will easily be able to pick out 1, but Robin finds a nice kill onto him, but he's instantly flanked by Reeds, and Reeds will be able to find that headshot there. Very important kill from Reeds. That could have gone south very quickly if Illuminar lost that one, but they will still have a good buy on both teams here. So 14th round up for grabs, and it's going to be a very comfy round for both of these teams. Oh, no smoke on the cross. Mao is lucky to escape without taking any damage.
Snacks back on the hunt towards Catwalk this time, and he just has Crucial's number. Like, who holds that double box peek, right? It seems like Snacks has just been on it the last couple of rounds, finding Crucial, punishing him left, right, and center, locking down the pit players, perhaps going a little aggressive, but I feel like that's the Snacks way, right? Really getting out there, putting himself in harm's way, do as much as he can for the team, and the last few rounds has been a prime example of that. And when Illuminar need first picks, he comes into the fray, Maui. And now Endpoint seemingly a little disjointed, getting late catwalk control. But I wonder where they really want to end here. I guess they're kind of hoping for a kill.
Yeah, they'll start throwing the mid to be nades, so that may answer your question, but will they actually be able to find anything off of it? Innocent trying to boost on over himself. And the flashes come out. Reed's here at the doors. He has to try to hold the line, but oh, a missed spray by Surreal, and he isn't able to recover. Reed's does, though, and Mouse as well is able to find a nice headshot onto Mighty Max. It's just Thomas and Robin, both coming from the tunnels. A one-dimensional hit at this point. It should be clean work for Illuminar here. It is, with Reed's finding that one, and Mouse as well picking up his second. 7-7 scoreline. Illuminar have tied it up here, but there's still money on the Endpoint side. They will have a buy into this last round. Thomas probably the only one hurting just a bit. I think he has to go for the Galil, but other than that, still a pretty strong buy in terms of firepower for Endpoint.
They're looking great. Both teams are showing us that everyone makes mistakes. Errors happen. They're fighting tooth and nail back and forth. Slow start from Illuminar, picking up the pace here. As it's going to be Endpoint to try to get catwalk control as Snacks, of course, who else, is going to be creeping on forward, looking for that first pick. He's had Crucial's number, but perhaps that's timed. It changes, but Snacks somehow bests Crucial. Crucial was posted, and Snacks comes out on top. He's gonna go for two. Spots the head. Is he ready for the CT player? The off is posted. Mighty Max swings. Snacks is still going. Look at him go. He gets three. Finally shut down by Surreal, who's attempting to isolate a 1v1. But be careful, because that second op of Mouse is posted. And as we finally have a moment to relax, a moment for Surreal to concentrate and get back in it. It's a 2v1, and he's looking for the headshot. He's found Reed's. This round is back and forth. The Snacks and Surreal show. And Mouse is in it for the retake here, Maui.
Yeah, 1v1 situation. This is a big round to just get a little bit of momentum for either team. Surreal, he spots out the opposing player. He picks up a Molotov as well. That's so nice, actually. And he is just playing with Mouse at this point. It looks like the time will favor Surreal here. A huge clutch from him. 1v3, and he will be able to pull it off. Mouse just doesn't have the time at this point. What a round from Surreal there. I thought Snacks shut it down right there. I thought he locked down that A site. Surreal just kind of hopelessly trying to make his way back into it, but no, he actually pulls off the clutch. Big stuff from him. Illuminar, we're building a lot of momentum, a lot of steam moving into that second half, but it will just be Surreal to stop it in its tracks.
Wow. Good for Illuminar, though, to string 3 rounds together at what was a key time. Some big plays and picks from Snacks. A couple missed opportunities from Endpoint that Illuminar were able to capitalize on. And I think getting 7 rounds on your CT side is not the worst. But you definitely are going to have to come alive on your T side. We'll see if Snacks can be as effective on his T side as he was CT. Because if you remember the last time we watched Snacks on the T side, Dust 2, he was a little out of it. So hopefully he can reel that in. Crucial. Baiting for Surreal in this pistol. He'll take some shots and just immediately fall deep into CT. And he does get jump spotted. That's such a heads-up play from Innocent. And they may just leave him. I don't know if they want to flush him in. They're all going to jump at him. How does Surreal get 2? That shouldn't even have happened. 1 at most. And the Illuminar got to be upset with that outcome, Maui.
Yeah, that is not looking good for them there. Oh, Reeds. Did he find the headshot on a Crucial at that range? I thought that usually would kill, but maybe it was through the corner or something like that. But
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, so Crucial on 4 HP now. The smokes are still there for Illuminar. They can cross long relatively safely. The question is really, do Endpoint want to fight before they cross? That nade is nice. Thomas, though, with the dualies on site, he loves these on pistol round. Looking for more. He's able to find a second kill as well. Just a gunslinger on platform, and it's Innocent that remains. He's able to take down Mighty Max, but Crucial still is able to find that last kill. Nice stuff from Endpoint right there. I am also very shocked that Surreal was able to find 2 right here. This is such sharp shooting from him. He almost actually found a third. That was very close to being an a huge disaster to Illuminar. It pretty much was, actually. But Illuminar will force into it. They weren't able to get a bomb plant, so the only rifle that they have is a scout at that. There are a few smokes for them to work with, but wherever they show a little bit of presence early on is likely where the hit will end up. Snacks just looking for a contact play with the scout. I love this from him. It's just kind of an old school play. Reminds me of when the op pre-movement nerf, where every opper just seemingly just shoved their op up cat and tried to make it work. Snacks trying to do it with the scout, but it doesn't work out for him. A nice crossfire between Mighty Max and his teammate on site. Crucial. They haven't even scouted him out just yet, and he's able to pick up a couple nice kills. Innocent with a nice headshot, though, will give his team a little bit of space, but will it be enough? This bomb is all the way on the platform. The rotations are already coming in for Endpoint. That's a great molly as well. Mouse, with just 5 HP, needs Innocent to try to bail him out at this point, but doesn't look like that'll be the case.
Yeah, they're getting iced out. Not a lot of chance with this buy from Illuminar. Robin will cut him down. Endpoint hit double digits. And may I say, every time I watch Endpoint, as good as their T side looks, I still feel like their CT side is where their strength lie on this map. They're just a really strong crossfire team on the CT side. They're not afraid to fight long, and they have a good understanding of how CT sides work and being very hard to get a read on. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. Illuminar looking like they're going to head in towards B. They're hoping someone from Endpoint would jiggle close. One nade connects, but 4 will miss. Real will throw the smoke, and here comes Snacks jumping in, fearless, as the pistol has to come out. At least Reach gets one with the Glock. Mighty Max does not want to perish to one, and he'll get back up in Robin. So cleaned up very swiftly, losing one player. Illuminar will get a buy. Snacks will get the op. It's armorless. And this is kind of his moment again.
Yeah, he's going to have to come up huge with just his shots, because with this lack of utility on his belt, it's really just up to him actually performing. Already starting off nicely. A great wallbang tag onto Surreal, down to 14 HP. But the real fight is towards long, and Thomas comes out ahead, burning Innocent. And it's a 5v4 advantage. Endpoint really needed that. They have a couple weaker weapons here in the FAMAS and the MP9, especially with that early damage that was inflicted onto Surreal. It's really nice knowing that they have a little bit of just space now, a little bit of breathing room just because of that opening pick.
There goes the smoke towards CT. Robin, perhaps a little worried. Gonna go ahead and just get the flash out. Still has the smoke. Illuminar gonna perhaps shift towards Catwalk here, Maui. Perhaps a little unsure what they want to do themselves. You can tell this is kind of the moment where everyone's listening, and you can tell Snacks is just mid-rounding. He was making it very clear audible as that you want to bait that smoke, bait utility, then re-X. Snacks is trying to work his op into a pick to allow this split to occur, but it's risky. Now you're smoked off. The bomb is on the mid players. You don't have catwalk control. You have no clue what's going on towards long. Pretty much their hand is forced here. The mid to B is a go. Can it be a mission success? Robin's going to jump up in CT. Gifted a free kill. And it is just Snacks alone in tunnels. He'll grab the op, try to save. And he cannot die after time. He just can't.
No. That would be just a complete disaster for him and his team. They already have no money to work with in the upcoming round, so this is going to be very difficult for them to try to find anything. I wouldn't mind if they kind of half bought around it, a couple pistols and armor, a little bit of util along with it because of the loss bonus. But yeah, this will upset the kind of economic flow for Illuminar just a little bit here. I think they definitely should be upgrading a couple of these pistols. Okay, all right, just took a little while for them to do that. This is really just all on Snacks, though. Once again, he found a tag in the last round through the doors. This time, he's not offered any such opportunity. And Endpoint, they're looking pretty strong here. They've had a good CT side defense thus far. They haven't dropped around yet. And Illuminar are looking for some kind of answer, some kind of win condition here. Snacks has been a little bit inconsistent for me on the T side of Dust 2 opping lately. When we saw him yesterday, just really never get it going. I think he had 4 kills on the T side. T-Time highlighted that in the pregame. He really needs to do better today because his teammates and his team's life, their tournament life in Home Sweet Home Cup Week 8 is on the line.
The final one, Maui. Endpoint, can they make another final and best complexity in the final one? That would be kind of crazy. Or will we have the Legend and Snacks make it through with his Polish lineup? This round isn't very definitive of that, but we'll see if he can find something. Good shot from Veggie. Robin in a bit of trouble here, and the Deagles finding all the kills. Thomas is yet to really find anything in pit. The bomb goes down. Snacks can cut a rotator. He now owns Catwalk. Surreal coming up from CT, given some fair fights. And there is an AK on Reach's hand. He's low on HP. Snacks will try to hold the long cross. Nice shot on a Thomas. Surreal gonna smoke. Get on the bomb. No, he has a kit, but it doesn't matter because Reach sprays through. And that is a big round for Snacks to do exactly what you wanted. Just step up.
Yeah, that is exactly what he needed to do. When he went towards CT, I was a little bit worried that even if he gets that kill, that 1v1 on plat might go the way of that player from Endpoint. But thankfully for Illuminar, Reitz is able to find that kill. And that really hurts the economy of Endpoint, actually. They don't have much to work with here. Snacks, feeling it from the previous round, is able to find that kill on a Surreal. That's a big win for him. The flashes come out, and the swing from Veggie actually is able to find yet another 5v3 advantage now for Illuminar. They're finding something here in round 21. Better late than never. And pushing on forward is Robin. He's only able to find a leg, though. He swings back with the USP, and it's not going to work out for him. On the lurk is Mouse, and at this point, he would love to take these guns out of the hands of the opposing side.
Mouse gonna go ahead and just smoke doors. Crucial. A little upset that he doesn't have that pick. He knows there was perhaps a free kill there. The round may be slipping away, but any damage he could find, he would have been happy with. Illuminar, this should get them up to 9. And I wonder, I am intrigued to see if Illuminar would hunt. I think they can afford to lose an AK or 2, because it will just further that economic damage to Endpoint, give Illuminar that little more edge moving forward. And we can see a couple players already starting to hunt, starting to push out for information. I don't know if they'll make it to tunnels, but I do appreciate the attempt.
Doesn't feel like Illuminar will find them, so they will be able to keep these guns moving forward. Good stuff from Snacks and Veggie to connect with that 3K at long. It's exactly what Illuminar needed, and you just kind of feel it in your bones when Snacks has a round like that. That's just so impactful, and he goes for an opening pick. He just gets it. Like it feels like a sure thing. One of the few sure things in Counter-Strike is just when Snacks is on it, he's gonna stay on it, and he comes alive at a great time for Illuminar here. Timeout actually from Illuminar, which is interesting given the fact that they have a little bit of momentum to work with right now. And this might actually allow Endpoint to find some kind of way to involve this M4 and AWP on Crucial. Save, though, does have to come out from the other players of the UK team, but they will have a buy into the upcoming round. Robin with the singular smoke grenade. That's kind of a weird buy, actually, because it really hurts his money for the next round. But hopefully it's worth it.
I wouldn't mind seeing Crucial get a little aggressive, get a little funky with it. Mighty Max towards long, the one-man army right now. No support from Thomas. Gonna have to give up that long control. Crucial trying to pull a Snacks. Just misses the shot off of Cat. We've seen one heroic op round from Illuminar. Is Endpoint due for one? Maui, I do respect the setup from Endpoint right now. Very mid-centric, very aggressive. Looking for any info they can gather. Snacks trying to cut them down from mid. Successful in the first. The op of Crucial not willing to jump out and take the fight. And I wonder how Snacks is going to call around this. I think he's telling him to go B. This is a pretty hard call to make, and he's doing it with conviction.
Yeah, and it should be good enough. Robin does hear them towards tunnels right now. He might not be allowed to stay here, but oh wow, what is this? Illuminar actually calling to fade off of this now. Innocent holding the angle at long though, might get traded out. He does actually go 0 for 1.
Back to B.
Yeah, but Reeds just walking on into B should close this round out nicely. Good guns actually being saved, though, from Endpoint here. If they're able to just keep these 3 players alive, that would be nice. Illuminar will inevitably take this round, but this isn't too bad, all things considered. Endpoint able to keep these guns moving forward will allow them to have another buy in this game, actually. The fact that they're saving so much money here is actually perhaps very impactful. When it gets down to that 30th round, 29th round, and then they're able to buy that extra gun or two, I mean, that could be everything in this game.
Whew. Mouse willing and maybe considering fighting towards long. Double digits have been achieved from Illuminar. I like it. I am enjoying what I'm watching. Endpoint. 3 big guns that get saved. Crucial's up. A key part in this. What would you change if you're Endpoint, though, Maui? Do you continue to go and do your typical thing? Do you have to get aggressive at this point? Is it pressure on Crucial as it was on Snacks at one point now?
I think you just have to make sure you secure long. I think that that's really where Endpoint's been losing it, and they will send 4 players over there. So, man, I just read Mighty Max's mind sometimes, I feel like. No,
that was literally a hard read on your point.
Yeah, though, that's they do secure it, and now that they can rotate these players off, they have to now solidify their B defense. They still are leaving Mighty Max by himself, which is a very interesting call, because if this mid to B comes out soon from Illuminar, that could be disaster for Endpoint.
They get Cat for free, and maybe that's making Illuminar a little nervous of doing a mid to B. Perhaps they're a little concerned. They know at least if you get Cat for free, long has typically been taken. So they'll leave Thomas in long pit. He is really good in that position. If anyone pressures him, every time I've seen him in that spot, he typically gets 1 or 2. So he does his job. As Illuminar are just content with holding this map control for now. As Crucial is about to be pressured with his op. This could be a CT drop or a straight up walkout on the A site. A missed shot from Crucial. Not his game, but he's gotten the follow-up. The AK is going to be posted on his repeat. He's slowly creeping. The molly will be tossed. Reeds holding the CT rotates. Is going to get 1. Mighty Max is down. Crucial will keep on going. And just like that, it's Veggie and Snacks alone. Forced into this catwalk position. Crucial's gonna be going for his 3rd. The rifles have rotated. A missed shot, but can Snacks crack this open? Can Robin assist? And that is the case. Snacks no luck. Endpoint recover. They are bouncing back, at least in this round. Money's there for Illuminar, but a good response from Endpoint.
Yeah, Crucial's having a bit of a rough game, actually, which is not great if you are the CT side opper in a game that's as tense as this, but he was able to recover and find 2 kills at least. This round, still some money in the bank for both of these teams. We'll see if Endpoint have the same approach with sending 4 towards long. They will. So it's going to be an all-out brawl. It's pretty much all or nothing here. Mao's just pressing on forward, but there are so many Endpoint players that he has to challenge at this point, and Surreal will be the one to find him. Robin takes down Innocent as well, who is just standing like a deer in the headlights in that doorway. Snacks, he wants something back though, but he won't be able to find it. An early 5v3 advantage for Endpoint. Still a very good call from them, as they keep 4 of those players towards long, just safety in numbers, and it works out so well for them here. This is going to have to be a massive clutch from the remaining Illuminar players.
Where are they going to get map control? Clutch mode is engaged, and it seems like it's back to catwalk. Met with a molly, and jokes on them, because Crucial has another. They do have molly to clear out site and ramp. They can drop 1 CT. And there they go. Not going to affect Crucial. He's just going to hold. He is guaranteed for the 1 here. Flick on down. Drops his molly now. He can just tuck in behind this ramp, just to let Illuminar sweat it out. He's even going to jump up. A tag up on the Snacks. He's going to keep on going. Crucial's become a machine when they need him. Veggie will finally shut him down. The jumping AK from Robin, not even fair. Not giving Snacks a chance. Putting Veggie in a clutch. Every which way to look, and Robin will clean it up. That's his third, including the jumping one. Retrieves the op, and Endpoint are starting to glide. They're in cruise control now. Illuminar, that's twice they've gone to cat, and both times shut down completely.
Yeah, Crucial coming up big. I like the shot from Robin. It's so lame to be Snacks in that situation. It's like, what can you really do? But that's what happens when Crucial tags you up earlier. So good stuff from Crucial and Robin. The way that they've connected at A has actually been big. I feel like individually they haven't really popped off, but together the way they work in tandem has been so powerful for Endpoint. Snacks though looking for a pick at CT spawn. He will be able to take down Robin, so that dynamic duo is dismantled just a bit, but it will be a B play, and Surreal is here waiting, and he will find 3 off of that. Good spray from him. 2v2 now though. Snacks on low HP, but Thomas and Crucial, they're so far away.
Wow, Thomas has to go for the long flank through T spawn. That's going to take some time. That's Crucial. We'll just hold the doors for now. He has a full set of utility. That Molly's going to put Snacks in a weird spot. He jumps across, tries to make it to Car. And Endpoint need to pick up the pace. They have kits. A smoke and another Molly. The flashes are gone. Full blind swinging around. Mouth not expecting Thomas in tunnels. And Crucial did a nice job of putting on a little bit of a show there to act like there's 2 players there. Endpoint will get to 15. And it's not just a plain old 15. No, it is match and series point.
Yeah, that was a great performance there in order to sell that. Very good hold from Surreal. Nice spray down from him as well. This really kicked things off nicely. But yeah, that was a good setup there on that retake. So Illuminar facing 5 match points from Endpoint. It will be tough for them, especially with the lack of utility. Just a couple smokes and flashes. They do have the firepower to back this up. So if these smokes can just hit their mark and allow them to get close enough, this really could bode well for them. But they will need to find a lot of kills on their initial hit. Those 2 flashes will now vanish. Not really accomplishing all too much. Snacks though playing and getting Crucial. Very big kill for him there. I mean, he has had Crucial's number all game, it feels like, whether it's the T side, the CT side. He had that very same fight on the opposite end of it and was able to win. Crucial takes it from the CT side this time and wants a different look. Snacks still comes out on top. Thomas with a nice angle here. He might actually be able to spot a foot out, but I'm not sure if Endpoint is aware of the advanced positioning at long being taken against them, but Robin's able to find one. It's really up to Thomas to try to lock this down. That's a good flash to try to help him out. Nice shot as well, looking for more, and Mighty Max is able to pick up that kill on Snacks. It's just Reets in the 1v2 for Illuminar's life.
Oh, can he keep them afloat? Can he at least push just one more round? He gets spotted on the cross. There's an op there for him if he so wishes. The bomb is in such a poor spot. Right in the clutches of these CT players. They are waiting for the smoke to fade. Reets will do the same. The Molly right on the bomb as he's going to slowly creep. They flash. Self-blind, but it doesn't matter. Surreal finds it. And just like that, Endpoint come in for AGO. Beat Illuminar in 3 tea time.